so today I'm going to show you guys one of the hardest back exercises out there if you do it properly. So these are horizontal rows. We're going to be using this bar set up on a Smith machine or a power rack, and what we're trying to do is simulate the same technique we would be doing if we were doing an upright row. So in our previous video we learned about shoulder extension and how we want to focus on getting those wrists into your rib cage if we were upright. Well, this is the same thing we'd want to apply if we were on a horizontal. So when we're doing this exercise, everything is going to apply. We're going to want to have an arched back, chest up, and you're going to want to focus on getting those wrists into the rib cage. Once you know what you're trying to do, it's going to make this exercise super hard. So at the end of my back workout, what I often do is about 3 sets to failure with 45 seconds rest. Now this isn't going to look super pretty because I'm working on these myself, but you need to know that what I'm really trying to improve on is getting my wrist to my rib cage. And when I can, that's a lot of room for development in my back, and yours too. So here's what these look like. We're going to go shoulder width apart. A couple key things here. You want your ankles underneath your knees. You want a flat back. Another thing, you don't want to be hunched like this. You want your back arched. All right? And we're thinking about bringing our elbows down to the floor. Here we go. And to make this harder, we're going to hold it for 2 seconds at the top. And when you're at the top, you're going to try and drive your elbows down to the floor. And drive your chest. You want your chest up. The only way you're going to do that is if you're pulling those elbows further behind you. Brutal. 45 seconds goes by very quickly, guys. So if we don't do the pause, what tends to happen is we get caught up into CrossFit mode. We start thinking reps, reps, reps. Let's just see how many we can do. Biceps come into play, the legs come into play, the whole body comes into play. It starts looking like this. I could probably do 30 of those. But I'm into bodybuilding. I'm into building my muscles. So I'm thinking about contracting, holding it, taking everything out of it except my lats. And you got to keep that watch on. So 40 seconds. So when I start getting ready, and we'll demo one more set for you. At the bottom, when you're at the end, you can just do little ones. Still think about driving those elbows down. So you stay on the lats. If you wanted to extend the set, what you could do is you could bring your hands in closer. But the idea still, guys, you have to remember, we're trying to pull those elbows back, all right? If you're not focusing on getting those elbows back here, you're not going to feel it on your lats. And at the end of that, you'll be like, holy crap, my forearms are pumped up. My biceps are killing me. A lot of people say that because they just rely on where they're strong and they let the arms take over. So you have to be aware of what could come and compensate if I'm not prepared to correct it. So this is an awesome finisher. Horizontal rows. And don't forget the 2-second pause at the top. So you're really trying to think about down and back, driving those elbows in and holding it. Holding it for a second, 2 seconds, and your back will be on fire. I'm really not even concerned about how many reps I do because your body doesn't count reps. Your body doesn't process load. It only processes range of motion, tension, fatigue, And if your goal is to build muscle, that's all that matters. It doesn't say, holy crap, Vinny, you did 25 today. Good job. Let's build some lats. It doesn't work like that. Body understands those 3 things I just mentioned. So give that a shot at the end of your back workout. Let me know how it goes. And be honest, really focus on keeping those shoulders down back, pulling all the way through, arching your back. I guarantee, I mean, if you just do it right here, do this right here, you'll feel your lats. Especially the lower part, you're probably not familiar with feeling. Pull right through. You'll feel a part of your lats you probably haven't felt contract before. And that's because you're just going into a range of motion you haven't touched. There's new muscle fibers there available, ready to grow if you're prepared to go. Talk to you guys soon. I'm Vince DelMonte, over and out.